These are two new sculptures I've been working on based on the idea of Irish mythology and archetypes in a style that I've seen around Ireland. It's usually cast in bronze. People who visited Dublin will know these statues from the Gardens of Remembrance of the Children of Lear. But I like that style of kind of organic, emerging from the background style of artwork. These are 5 by 7 high, and they're built in air dry clay, which I harden with a substance called Paverpol, which is a pretty remarkable acrylic hardener that basically turns them into practically porcelain when they're finished, and they'll never crack or be brittle. They also allow you to do fine details you wouldn't normally be allowed in air dry clay to do. Now this one here is of the Cailleach. The Cailleach is the Irish weather hag. She wanders the coast, and she's basically the reminder of the fate of weather and the fate of humans towards weather. Now, because she has a lot of similarities to the high priestess in the tarot, in that she represents secrets yet to be revealed. You'll see the moon here, the crescent moon. That's also got a strong feminine aspect. She's also on the end of her walking stick. I put a white quartz crystal, which is also related to the idea of energetic forces, as above, so below. So she's almost like the high priestess in the crone aspect. She's walking the rocky shore, as you can see here, and she's pointing at you to remind you that no matter how clever, smart, or educated, or technological you are still subject to the forces of fate. And here is below here, I made a small raven. The raven is not really connected to her, but I just thought I'd put that in there to symbolize the Morrigan, or even the Valkyrie of the Nordic tradition, in terms of like this, she's the harvester of the slain, the collector of souls. So it's a very powerful, strong pagan female archetype. It has comparative ideas all over the world. It's not unique to Ireland by any means. As you find with all these pre-pagan ideas, they're all very similar. And the crone and the hag, it will forever be associated with pre-pagan ideas, or pre-Christian ideas, because the pagans deny the wisdom of the elderly woman and have replaced it with that of the Virgin Mary, the eternal Virgin. So that's a corruption or an apostate to the idea of the crone or the hag, even the term hag. And of course the persecution of witches came from that too as well. Now here's how I framed them. I put this. A friend of mine is a framer, makes these. They're deep frame boxes. This is one I've already done here of MacManaman Mac Lir, who is the Irish sea god. And he's emerging from the sea, and it's turbulent sea. He's very strongly connected to the sea between Ireland and Scotland, and he's also gave his name to the Isle of Man, or Manx, the island nation in the middle of the Irish Sea. He's also very connected to Odin. He has a lot of similarities with Odin, similar to he has a magical pig which he eats from every night and regenerates itself during the day. There's other aspects to that as well, and he's made from the same stuff as the Cailleach. He's coming from the waves. This is why I chose these 3-dimensional frames, not just for the protection of the pieces from getting chipped. I haven't fully cleaned that stuff, so I'll get rid of that before I seal it up. It's just to show you. But also, to create the aspect that you're entering into a portal. You can almost see this as be like the trilithons at Newgrange or something. That's the idea I'm going for. That's why I have scenic to the bottom part, but not all the other corners, because you're entering into a portal of the archetypal and the mysterious. So there we have the Cailleach, the sea hag weather hag, of the Irish mythological tradition, and MacManaman Mac Lir, the Celtic Irish Gaelic god of the sea, who also lent his name to the Isle of Man and is also the sea god of Western Scotland. Thank you.